Hi everyone, welcome back. I thought I'd give you a little look at how things are going. So everything inside has kind of been done, and now I do need to clean those windows. That's the trouble when the sun shines on things, isn't it? It's like, oh, hello. So I've got my kind of tea area set up. I've got yarn packs that I've been photographing and everything else. That's packaging. For when I package the orders, and so is this down here, and that's packaging. So yeah, and I've got a bit of a yarn mountain that I'm putting away, and all this down here as well. It's all kind of still in boxes ready to be done. But what I want to show you is what the guys have been working on. It's still a bit kind of building sitey in places because there's the cement mixer, but they've been making this raised kind of seating area at the back. Now Gary's going to do this on that wall and also make a smaller one in front, so it gets half a wall kind of along there. So we've got 2 tiers of flower border there. That area there's still going to be runner beans, but this area here, which isn't doing anything at the moment. Possibly later on there'll be quite a big shed there. So that's what the cement mixer was being used for yesterday. But also the Yarnavan, that shed needs painting. Don't look at that. But the Yarnavan, look at it. It's finished. It's got this nice top to it now, which it didn't have before. And there we are, see, all the way to the end, finished off nicely with the, just got to walk along here. There you go. It's got its last bit of a roof is now all done. So the outside is done. That goes all the way around the back as well. So that's all finished. I did want to put like a little ledge along here so I could put some plant pots on it or something without the worry of it blowing off. And down here I've got some garden ornaments needing painting. I've got a few of those, but as you can see the flower borders have gone a bit crazy, a bit overgrown. All of that needs stripping away because it'll be sprouting up soon. They're kind of like gigantic daisies, but yeah, then on the other side again a bit of a jungle, but that'll have to be done. It's all getting ready for work being done on it because there are the spades that are ready. But yeah, it's all done though, guys. Look at that. Yarnavan complete. All I need to do is get some kind of blinds or something set up for inside, because although those windows from the outside don't look big, on the inside they are, and they let in so much light that it's a bit too much at times to film in there. But yeah, all done up the top. The roofing felt is completely encased. Great job, huh? Right, almost forgot. The other thing that Gary's been doing lately is filling this up. There's just this end here that isn't full, but the amount of earth he bought was enough to fill up this completely. I think he had about 3 tons with what he dug out from at the end as well. But that was the grim end. So we're slowly getting there. It just takes a lot of time. But yeah, let's go in, and I've got a cup of tea in here somewhere. Now obviously it is messy because I still need to tidy up, and there's some things that, you know, really do need clearing out. But up the end, it's kind of all of this side, all the way along, is the Hobby Rocks bit, and so is down there. Looks messy, but it isn't. That's just my, what's the word I'm looking for? Craft trolley. But then the other side of the window is all my yarn, and well, actually that's just stationery. So it's not all yarn, but I have got the odd gap appearing. I've got a little bit of t-shirt yarn left down there in that box. So still some to get if anybody wants any. But yeah, this is where it all takes place. And now that it's actually getting warmer, I do come out here to film and to do stuff. Even in the cold I put my little heaters on. And excuse me while I just get my chair. Yeah, so I was coming out here, and that's under there's a little chest of drawers which has my folders on top. I've been looking for those. Now I found them. Got cans of drink in there. And these are all bags. These are all just those kind of bags for life things. But I use them whenever I take yarn into the house. And they go in, they come back out. But I've got my coffee machine. I've got a little camping kettle. But I need to get something better than that. But this area is a tad congested. There's another bag that needs to go in the bag of bags. Yeah, it's a tad congested out here. But it's all work, though. It's, you know, things I've been working on. Yarn bundles that I've been making, and then up here that's black boxes full of recording equipment, and that's all full of like odds and ends of yarn. Those need putting away. You can see that at the top there's some pink and some green. See if I can zoom. Those are ones that I showed a little while ago when I was doing yarn of the week, and I need to put them away, so that's why they're there. But yeah, it's a good workspace now, a really good one. But the windows, see what I mean? On the outside they look small, but on the inside they're humongous. It's like a TARDIS. And I need to sort those out. I've actually got myself a mug tree now as well, so I've got my mugs on it. There's my really nice pretty mug that Angel sent me. And my I got a couple of those for Christmas. So yeah, like all my little ornaments out here in my knitting needles section. I've got 2 of those, and that's not all of them. I've got some others. But yeah, and down here where that's my little bin, but that is my squashed yarn. Some of it, and these are all full up with crochet hook sets and bits and pieces. And these ones are full up with things like I-cord knitters and bolts that I got for sewing, which I still haven't actually done, but I've got more files and everything else. And I did buy some new ones. They're here somewhere. They're actually alongside my heater stroke air conditioning thing in those bags there. They're new ones, but I just need, I guess, to sort out a few more things, get a bit more space in here. I've got a massive order coming, which will be arriving in the week, I guess, maybe. So I do need to clear out quite a lot. I do. Anyway, that is my little tour of the Yarnavan outside. I'm really glad that that's been done now, because not so long ago we had a storm and it ripped off some of the roofing felt, but it was only the surplus it ripped off, and there was enough still tucking over, and with that going over it as well, that's made it even more secure. But you know, it was a bit of a raging storm, that one, and it was a little vulnerable, I guess. But I mean, it's, to be honest, when you look at the roof, it's not actually the real roof, because we've got this ceiling, above it is a caravan ceiling, and above that is the roof that you saw. So it would take an awful lot to actually make this leak. You know, it's quite encased, really. So there's about three roofs to get through, so it would have to be some deluge to penetrate it. But yeah, so I did start off with lovely clear walls, no nooks and bangs or anything, but I've got like a chunk there, there's a bit on the wall there, and then I took something like there. You see that one right there, some tape stuck to the wall, and when I pulled it off, it pulled the paint. So I have got a few areas. See, that little stuff there needs to go on the back. Yeah, and that you can just about make out. There's a strip there that goes on the side. So there are a few little jobs that still need doing, but it's not absolutely essential. But yeah, it's very, very big. I think it's about 32 feet long and about 12 foot wide. So that whole space is now the Yarnavan. I've still got a few bits and pieces at the end that really don't belong here, like got some Christmas decorations, but they're for here mostly. And there's things like tea sets and things you can't throw away, but there's nowhere to put them. Here's my stickers that I put on my orders. I need to get some more of those. And there's my bags, which again, I need to buy a few more of. But I'm all set up, ready to package your lovely orders of yarn. But I do need to make some space, quite a bit of space. Now, I'm not sure if Stylecraft Cabaret is coming to an end, but I noticed when I did place an order that whereas they usually have about 10 varieties of it, there was only about 5. So I'm a bit concerned that they might be discontinuing it. If that's the case, quite a lot of that will become mine. Because I won't want to lose the opportunity to have, especially the underwater rainbow. I do love that one. Well, I love them all, to be honest with you. But that's the Parrot Beach and Banana Beaches and the ordinary King Cole Beaches. Those are my yarn bundles of the Poundland yarn and the other yarn fair. I've got price-wise in boxes, all kinds. There's Highland Heathers, there's the Calypso, which I have to put some away, as you see. And up there is the Charm. I do have some new Charm coming. Really beautiful summer colour. I've got some... Oh, what are they? They've got to go over the other side because they're mine. Those are the Kobus that I brought in. But up there, that's all... We've got the Signet. We have other brands as well. We've got Sheepies up there. Tons of it, to be honest with you. Lots more King Cole up there. But I'm thinking I'm going to get together and put my head together, really, and start doing some more special offers and bits and bobs. So that's really all I've got to show you in here at the moment. But I'm really glad that my roof is done. And where it kind of looks a bit junked up, it's actually organised chaos, because that's all accessories and paper. In those little drawers is things like coloured paper and all that sort of stuff. So, and the only thing that's over there that's kind of cluttery is a bit of hand sanitizer, kitchen roll and some fly spray. That's really all that's kind of not meant to be there. But I will get everything in its place eventually, I guess. Right up the top there, I don't know if you can see it, is my knitting machine. My Addy, it's the big one, and I've never used it. But I was thinking of clearing the end. I was thinking of clearing the end of this off and setting that up on this countertop up the end, along with my yarn winder and things like that, so that if I wanted to cake up anything or I wanted to just have a little go on that, I can. But I'm never going to use it while it's stuck in a box up the end of the room. And I'm not sure if you see it. There it is. Let's zoom in again. Yep, there it is. Sorry, it keeps pausing when I zoom. I can't actually unzoom easily. It's not allowing me to. Here we go. That's better. Sorry about that. It did cut out a few times there, but I kind of see it. So yeah, I want to clear this end off and start using it for the Addy and the yarn winder. I do have some knitting machine for sale in the shop, but it's the smaller one. The larger ones, I can get them. It's just whether I want to. They're so bulky to store. I need to get more space, which is why I was selling off the t-shirt yarn really cheap to try and... It takes up an awful lot of space, so I wanted to try and clear as much space as I can, because I've not only got the order coming, but there are things that I want to get that I don't have And, you know, I don't have unlimited space, especially as we don't have lofts. So there really isn't any storage capacity in the house. So it's a bit nightmare, really, in that way. Things like the... when you have things like Christmas decorations and tea sets and things like that, where you can't put them and hide them away. They've got to go somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to get off, upload this one. Just thought I'd show you what the guys have been working on before everybody arrives and it's packed here. But the end of the garden where you see that patio, there's going to be some seats up there. There's going to be some trees and a nice little secluded kind of area, like a seating area. And then outside the back door, we're going to do the same thing for the table and chairs that we've got there. And he's going to flatten off the other end of the garden as well, which is going to probably be the shed for Gary and more storage. Thanks for watching. And I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.